Good morning, thinkers. It's been a week since I last posted. I think after the initial push to create some content to get some stuff on here that you can listen to, I'm going to start posting about once a week now. And this morning, we're going to talk about creating material. Here's what I do. I create material for 4 classes: an intermediate level, an advanced level, an upper intermediate for professionals, and our phone English study, which consists of a culturally relevant fictional narrative that we produce in-house. All in all, I'd say I spend an average of 5 hours a week preparing the material for all the classes. No more, no less. I split that preparation time up throughout the week. My main days to prepare are Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and I find that's ample. What's very important is to be able to recycle and reuse your material throughout the week. So all intermediate level students are getting the same class, all advanced students are getting the same class, and all professionals are getting the same class, and all the phone students are getting the same class. This is important for several reasons. One, you become a better teacher if you've taught something again and again. Repetition is very important for teacher development. So teaching the lesson several times will definitely make you a better teacher. If you're preparing material for a class you only use once, that is a red flag, and I would reconsider and take a look at what you're doing. Now I'm going to talk about where I find the material. For our intermediate class, we use a lot of essays, and I like to make the reading material about 700 to 500 words. It's about a full page, and this is enough. And then I will record that and post that to our website, so the students have the reading and the recording. And also for the intermediate level, I write a dialogue, and in I keep the dialogue very simple, but we throw in some casual language, some phrases and idioms that are appropriate for the intermediate level. For our advanced level students, we pull from harder sources. Sometimes we edit the articles, most times we don't. The New York Times, the Atlantic Monthly. Very rarely do we pull from places like Huffington Post or any of the local English periodicals. We just find that stylistically, those mainstream sources are better. Our listening material comes from a variety of places. Sometimes they are videos. We have used TED Talks in the past. I personally think the quality has gone downhill, so I don't use them much. We have used ASAP Science, which is great. Atlantic, and both the Atlantic Monthly and New York Times offer videos, and you can embed those videos into your website, which makes it look pretty slick. But our main source for listening is NPR. NPR is hands down one of the best resources. The NPR shows like Morning Edition, Fresh Air, Weekend Edition, they all have transcripts that go along with them, and these are invaluable. You do have to read them over. For our professionals class, we pull from more professional sources. Every newspaper has a business section, so we scan that. We do scan the local Wall Street Journal Asia edition for stories that are relevant to Korea, and the process is very similar to the advanced level speaking class. Our listening material for the professional class again comes a lot from NPR. I also use the Planet Money podcast, which comes with a transcript, and there are more and more podcasts. Harvard Business Review is a great one, but there's plenty of listening material for those high, intermediate, advanced professionals. And then for our phone English study, we use the in-house created culturally relevant fictional narratives, and we have a writer who writes them, and I edit them and then record them. So all of that takes me about 5 hours a week to complete. I do work 3 hours on Sunday getting all that material posted, but it's not too bad. Once you have it down, you can really be effective with your time. I'm constantly scanning for good material. Some weeks will be leaner than others, but that's generally how we create our material for our adult students. When I teach children, I like to use a book for continuity, usually a grammar book. And also there is a piece of reading material, but I don't spend much time creating it myself. There's tons and tons and tons of available children's, level appropriate children's material. And then we have vocab lists. And I, over the course of my teaching career, have acquired many vocab lists, and so we use those as well. I hope that helped. If you're spending a ton of time creating materials, you need to rethink your process. I teach about 90 classes a month just using the 5 prepared materials, which I just described for you. I hope that helps you. I hope you guys are staying warm. Have a great rest of your work week. Like always, keep teaching, keep learning, never stop.